High above the open ocean where the horizon stretches endlessly and the sea moves like a living force beneath steel and sky, one of the most complex machines ever built is in constant motion. An American aircraft carrier is not just a ship, it is a floating city, a moving airbase, and a machine of precision that never truly sleeps. On its vast flight deck, where jets launch into the sky with thunderous power and return at terrifying speeds, there exists another world that rarely gets the spotlight. It is the world of the maintenance team, the American carrier support crew who keep everything alive, functional, and ready for war at a moment's notice. This is the story of the unseen engineers of naval power. Every day begins before the sun fully rises over the ocean. The deck is still damp with saltwater spray, and the air carries the heavy scent of fuel, metal, and ocean wind. The maintenance crew is already moving. They wear colored jerseys that are not just uniforms, but a language of responsibility, each color representing a different role in the complex choreography of flight deck operations. These men and women are not simply technicians. They are guardians of aviation readiness. Every bolt they tighten, every hydraulic line they inspect, every engine they test is a critical link in a chain that extends from the deck of the ship to the edge of the atmosphere. A single malfunction on an aircraft carrier is not an option. There is no close enough. There is only operational or not operational. And in this environment, that difference can change the outcome of entire missions. Below deck, inside the labyrinth of steel corridors, the noise of machinery never stops. Generators hum with controlled power. Pipes carry fuel, steam, and coolant through the vessel like arteries in a living organism. In these tight, dimly lit passageways, maintenance teams move with purpose. They carry toolkits, diagnostic equipment, and manuals that are often thicker than novels. Every aircraft that lands on the carrier is immediately inspected. These machines have just endured one of the most extreme environments in aviation. High-speed launch, salt air corrosion, and arresting cable landings that subject the airframe to immense stress. The maintenance crew begins their work instantly. Panels are opened, systems are tested, fluid levels are checked. Nothing is left to chance. Even the smallest anomaly is tracked down, analyzed, and corrected. On the flight deck, the pace is even more intense. Fighter jets like the F/A-18 Super Hornets sit like predators waiting to be unleashed again. Their engines are cooled, refueled, rearmed, and inspected in a tightly coordinated rhythm. Every second matters. A yellow shirt director signals movements with precise hand gestures. A green shirt crew member handles ordnance loading with extreme caution. A purple shirt specialist monitors fuel operations, ensuring that thousands of gallons of jet fuel move safely across the deck. Each role is essential, and every action is synchronized like a carefully rehearsed performance. But what makes this environment truly extraordinary is not just the machinery or the aircraft. It is the discipline of the people who operate within it. The maintenance crew works under constant pressure. The sea does not pause. Missions do not wait. Weather can shift without warning. And yet every system must remain fully operational at all times. There is no maintenance window in the traditional sense. Work happens continuously, 24 hours a day, across multiple time zones of fatigue and alertness. Even during night operations, the deck transforms into a glowing runway of controlled chaos. Red and green lights reflect off the hull of aircraft. The roar of engines mixes with the sound of wind slicing across steel. In this environment, maintenance teams move like shadows of precision, guiding, repairing, and preparing. Inside maintenance hangar bays, the atmosphere changes. Here, aircraft are brought for deeper inspection. Giant doors close behind them, shielding them from the ocean environment. The space is filled with scaffolding, tool carts, diagnostic computers, and the constant echo of mechanical work. Technicians climb into engine compartments. Others examine landing gear systems and absorb the brutal force of carrier landings. Some work on avionics systems, complex digital networks that control navigation, targeting, and flight stability. Every component is critical. Every system must be flawless. One overlooked detail can compromise a mission thousands of miles away. And yet, despite the complexity, there is an almost silent confidence in the way the crew operates. They trust their training. They trust each other. And above all, they trust the process that has been refined over decades of naval aviation history. Out on the deck, jets continue to launch. Steam erupts from catapults as aircraft are flung into the sky in seconds, accelerating from 0 to Honda.
As the cycle continues into another operational phase, the carrier shifts seamlessly from recovery to readiness once again. Orders flow quietly through internal communication systems, and within seconds, entire teams adjust their focus without hesitation. There is no confusion, no delay, only execution. Deep within the ship, in the command and control centers, data is constantly monitored. Maintenance logs are updated in real time. Every aircraft has a history, every component a record. Patterns are studied. Trends are identified. Preventive maintenance is not just a strategy, it is a necessity. Problems are solved before they even have the chance to appear. Back on the flight deck, the next wave of aircraft is already being prepared. The tempo does not slow. If anything, it intensifies. The crew moves faster, but never recklessly. Precision is everything. A single misstep on this deck could mean disaster. Jet intakes can pull in objects or people with devastating force. Exhaust blasts can knock a person off their feet. Every movement is calculated, every position earned through training and repetition. The soundscape is overwhelming. Engines roar like thunder, metal clanks against metal. Signals are shouted, but more often, they are communicated through hand gestures, clear, sharp, and universally understood. In this chaos, there is order. In this noise, there is clarity. Inside the hangar bay, a different kind of battle is taking place, the fight against time and wear. One aircraft sits partially disassembled, its internal systems exposed like the inner workings of a machine far more complex than it appears on the surface. Technicians work methodically, guided by experience and technical manuals, but also by instinct honed over years of service. A hydraulic system is recalibrated. A radar unit is tested and retested. Wiring is inspected down to the smallest detail. There is no room for assumption here. Everything must be verified. Nearby, a young technician watches closely, learning from a more experienced crew member. Knowledge on an aircraft carrier is not just taught, it is passed down. Every generation of crew builds upon the last, refining techniques, improving efficiency, and strengthening the system as a whole. Above them, another jet lands hard on the deck. The entire ship seems to absorb the impact. Within seconds, it is moved, secured, and handed over to the maintenance team. The rhythm continues. Out at sea, far from any mainland support, the carrier is entirely self-reliant. There are no nearby repair facilities, no external rescue teams. Everything that happens, every repair, every solution, must come from within. This isolation is what makes the maintenance crew even more critical. They are not just support personnel. They are the line between capability and limitation. Weather begins to shift. Winds pick up. Waves grow stronger. The deck tilts subtly beneath the feet of the crew. But operations do not stop. They adapt. They always adapt. Rain begins to fall, mixing with jet fuel and seawater on the deck. Visibility drops. Conditions become more dangerous, and yet aircraft continue to launch and recover. The maintenance crew works through it all, their focus unbroken. Night deepens, and with it comes a different kind of intensity. Fatigue sets in more heavily now. Muscles ache. Eyes strain under artificial lighting, but the mission remains unchanged. In a quiet corner of the ship, a crew member takes a brief moment to sit, removing their gloves and wiping away sweat mixed with grease. It is a rare pause in an otherwise relentless environment. Around them, the ship continues to hum with life. Then the call comes in. Another aircraft requires immediate attention. The moment is over. They stand, refocus, and return to work. Because here, on this floating fortress of steel and firepower, there is no finish line, only continuity. And as dawn approaches once more, painting the horizon in shades of orange and gold, the carrier remains exactly what it has always been, a machine of constant motion, powered not just by nuclear reactors or advanced technology, but by human dedication. The jets will fly again. The missions will continue. And beneath it all, unseen but never unimportant, the maintenance crew will keep everything alive. Because in the end, it is not just about launching aircraft into the sky, it is about making sure they always come back,